Well, let's go to Tom Piotrowski at CommSec. Good to see you again. Nvidia, you were right on the money yesterday, Tom. That's a pretty decent story, isn't it?
Oh, Pete, it's quite a transformative one, and I suppose the point to make is that often you can be in the presence of these seismic secular shifts in terms of what's going on in terms of the way that we live, and you can be a little bit oblivious to it. But the earnings numbers that we saw from Nvidia in the last day surpassed the market's expectations by a considerable measure. And we've seen the US markets push on to new record highs. So the benchmark was set very high. It was eclipsed by Nvidia. Their forward-looking estimation of how the next quarter is going to go was like about 17% better than what the market had anticipated. So that's why the shares are up by 15% as we speak right now. They've pushed a really important benchmark to a new record high that we don't talk about very much at all, the Philadelphia Semiconductor Index. So that benchmark's up by 5% as we speak right now. So the broader US market, the S&P 500 doing nicely, up 2% as we speak. The Nasdaq up by around 3%. So sadly, Pete, for Australian investors, we don't have that technology exposure in the local share market. So we're not participating in that upswing that we've seen for Northern Hemisphere stocks. So we're only going to be up by around 0.5% when we kick off later on this morning.
Okay. You Taylor Swift or Blink-182 fan, Tom? Which one would you be going to?
This will displease you. I'd probably be more inclined to go to Taylor Swift than Blink-182 to tell
you don't like Blink?
Yep.
What's wrong with Blink?
No, it's like
I thought you're a rock and roll guy.
Yeah, but I don't. That skater music kind of just.
Well, it's just a variation. It's a variation of rock music.
Don't like it.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Talk to you in a few hours' time. You have a right to not like it. That's for sure. I was just curious.